Good morning. Hi, Michelle.
Hi, Heido, morning.
Hey, how are you?
Running, running. A bit sick, but overall, trying to be fine.
Yeah, dropping your daughter?
Yeah, just
Okay.
leaving home. So you can guess that we're trying to run.
You're a bit early.
Yeah.
What's
Heido,
her schedule? Yeah, go
she,
on.
yeah, her entrance schedule. She should be there by 7:25.
Okay.
Yeah. So, thanks God, these days are not so so full of cars because most schools are already on vacations. But um, I mean, you never know
Yeah.
what could happen. And I'm in front of a turtle. I'm sorry, I'm behind of a turtle right now.
Lord. Oh, wow. Do you
I
live?
don't.
Sorry, go.
Sorry, I just want to tell you that I haven't sent you my homework
Uh,
because my drive at Google is full. And I don't know, maybe I will save it in my husband's drive and then send the link to you because I can't, that my drive does not accept the video because it's too heavy.
okay. Um,
Or I don't know if maybe I can share it to you. Maybe we could do like a Zoom call later in the
mm.
day, and then I can share it to you by that. I don't know. Not to share my screen. Maybe I can share my screen and you can see it. I don't know.
If I open a file in my drive and share that link, that drive link to you, do you think that will work or?
Yes, it would.
Okay. Yeah, I'm full. I'm booked solid today, so I have right after this class I have a meeting at work. And then I
Okay.
continue with meetings and meetings. Actually, my lunch is between 12 and 1, and I have a meeting as well.
I know.
Yeah. So today is a
You're
crazy
full.
day.
No,
Yeah,
but if
today.
you could do that, it will be really helpful.
Okay, drive.
Many thanks, Jairo.
Um, is this my? Oh yeah, it's mine. Hey, by chance, do you have the full list of students of Aplaudo in this class, or you don't?
Yes, I do.
Could you share that with me? Of course, not now, right? But
Yeah. But no, but I will.
because because they're asking me like the list of people who have delivered the homework and who don't.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and I was looking at the WhatsApp group, and I mean, of course, everybody's there, but not everybody has their complete names,
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's why it's difficult.
so
And
it
I'm
makes it
and I'm not sure if it's if everybody is in the WhatsApp group.
okay.
Mm-hmm. I recall that we're like, I don't know, maybe 15, 16 people.
15 or 16. Wow. Uh, creating the Okay, so I created the I created the link. I'm gonna share that with you in WhatsApp.
Great. Thanks.
No problem.
How's your boy, Heido?
He's doing good. He's not living with me. It's been about 2 years that we split with my girl, and so he lives in another city, and
Oh, really?
yeah, he moved like about a
Where
month
does
ago.
he live?
Awachapang.
So sorry.
I'm gonna cry.
Where?
Awachapang.
Oh, no, sorry.
Yeah,
Hmm.
that's
Uh, it must be difficult.
it is. I'm going to get some water.
Oh, no worries. It's okay. It's okay, Heido.
um, we got separated like about 2 years and a half ago, but she was living here like two
Eh,
blocks down,
eh,
and so I was seeing my son every single day, and I was taking him to school and picking him up back home. And then like about a month and a half ago, they moved to Japan. So I don't see him every day, only on weekends.
okay. Well, sorry about the situation, and I hope that maybe then they they can come back.
Yeah,
Yeah, and be closer to you.
it's been it has been tough, like for real.
Yeah.
Um, have you ever been in depression?
Well, yeah, yeah.
Um, so they moved. I think it's 2 months ago that they moved.
Two
Almost 2 months.
months.
So I was like about a month. I was like in depression because I don't know. It was really tough, like for real. Because after taking care of my son every single day, like dropping him to school and then the getting him back home and spending time with him. It was, I mean, it was my daily life. Even though we're not together with his mom, but my relationship with him was a way different story.
Yeah.
But now that they're like an hour and a half away from me, so yeah.
Yeah.
So I was in depression for about a month. It was hard.
No, it's completely normal and expected.
Yeah.
Totally expected, not unexpected. It's totally expected. Um,
I
considering the relationship you already had with your son, and it's your son.
yeah. Oh man.
Yeah. Well, I'm really really sorry, Heido, and I hope that working weeks pass very fast so that you can spend more time and you with your son, and you don't feel it's too long. Of course, there will there will be working weeks that you feel that days don't pass that fast, but um, what can I say?
Yeah,
I wish you
yesterday, obviously
the best.
yesterday was one of these days. Like, oh man, yesterday it was awful. Oh man, I hate it. Yeah,
Hmm. Oh.
it was yesterday. I was gonna call my psychologist because uh, like yeah, yesterday was really tough to me, and like the whole day was it was crazy. It was awful, and then when I went to bed like around 11 p.m., I was exhausted. I was exhausted. I wanted to sleep, but I couldn't fall asleep like real quick. But anyways, in the end, I did. And then the whole freaking night, I spent the whole night like having these dreams about whatever, like BS dreams, like. And
Mm,
then today in the morning when I woke up, I was um I felt like if I didn't go to bed at all because I didn't
mm,
rest.
mm-hmm.
But today when I woke up, I was like, I'm always a positive person. I go running in the morning. I eat healthy. I do meditation, so that what keeps me up. But yesterday was one of these days, and then today in the morning I was like, no, I'm gonna I'm gonna go back on track, right? So and keep up the work, and that's it.
Mm-hmm. Oh, but we're humans, and we're not made out of rock or iron, and we feel right, and it's completely normal considering it's your son, and it's it's I mean, it just 2 months have passed since they moved, and it must be difficult. And sometimes we have a better days and worse days,
Mm,
right? Yesterday maybe it
yeah.
was one of those bad days, and uh, what it just happens. And I bet that your son is completely happy on weekends, that he's with his father, and I bet he misses you too. And mm, there's a saying that says these two shall pass, and you don't know,
Yeah.
things change, and whenever we don't expect it, things change for better, and we don't know if they can come back anytime soon, or if you could, I don't know, maybe move, because if you're working more remotely, then there's a chance. We don't know yet. But what I can tell you is that this too shall pass, and that um, the relationship with your son, as you cultivate it, and you are there for him, and he feels it, then he's gonna be okay, and you too. This is a hard time for everybody, I guess.
The on Saturday when he was here, we were we were in the living room. I was sitting like over there, and then he was like next to me, and then he we were playing video games, and then he was like um he looked at me and said, "Hey, I want to play cars like like the physical cars, and I
Uh-huh.
was wondering if you want to play with me." But he
uh,
was like this, like, yo, of course I want to play with you. You're my son. And then he told me I told him I want to take you to a mall and eat some ice cream or pizza, and uh he was like, no, I want to stay here with you home.
uh,
And I was like, wow.
mm, you see, he loves you, and he wants to be with you, and this is a hard time for him as well. But it will pass,
Yeah, I hope so.
and yeah, it will. It will. It will.
I was like,
And
I want to take you to the mall. I want to take you to the park and have some fun. And he was like, no, I want to stay here with you home.
ay, qué lindo.
Yeah,
So sweet.
life is hard sometimes.
Yeah. Yes. Hmm.
I spoke with my psychologist with my son. I called my ex-wife and asked her, "Hey, I want to take my son out." He was like 2 months when they were living here in the same city. So I asked her, "Hey, I want to take my son out, and did you get to school already?"
I'm at this point.
Okay,
Just
I'll,
one
I'll
second,
wait. Yeah.
please. Ay, well. I'm back.
Okay.
Uh-huh. So you asked her to that you want you told her that you wanted to take your son to the mall.
Yeah. So I was gonna take my son out, and then she just said no, and we can't today. And I was like, okay, so maybe they're gonna go out, so that's okay. And then that was Saturday, and then on Sunday, I asked her again, hey, I want to take my son out again, and she was like, um, well, we are in another city now because we're moved out yesterday to Owachapang,
¿Qué?
and
Oh,
you can imagine me, right?
yeah. Got it. That's hard. And I don't know. This I know this is too much to ask, but have you guys went into a judgment or into the court or something?
No, 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 we haven't yet. Um,
Because I mean, because of the your son's custody, maybe it could be shared. I know
um,
many cases around me that they and they get to different agreements because they need to both to have their children with them, right? Like in in equal or in similar times.
I think that right now the only reason why I haven't gone is because my son is 3.5. Um, so
Hmm.
I think right now it's better for him to stay with mom like during nights because I was thinking like having him 1 week here and then the other week with her. Um, but of course she doesn't agree. But I think because of the age, I think it's better for her to have it. Um, you know,
Hmm.
to have this that way. Um,
Yeah. Yeah, the hard thing is that they're away, right?
yeah. So when she told me, yeah, I mean you can, but we are an hour and a half away from you, and and that was tough. I'm not a crying person because it's hardly I hardly ever cry like because of machismo and you know.
Yeah.
And after talking with my psychologist for about a year, she's been saying, I mean, that's quite normal. You're a human being. There's always times when you feel down. And I was like, yeah. Um, but that day when she told me that they were away, I was in the middle of a reunion with people in my house, and then I remember that there was someone in my bedroom. So what I did is that I went to I went to to a quiet place where nobody was gonna access there, and then I started crying.
Yeah.
I started crying because I felt like my son was taken away from me, which in reality,
Hmm.
it happened.
Yeah.
But um, so I spoke with my psychologist, and I lost a baby like 14 years ago when I was like 20 something. I was living with someone, and then we lost the baby. The baby just lived like 2 days, and then it was a whole complicated situation. So I lost a girl,
Uh,
um, and I never really had like a moment of to cry for her to because it's a whole long story. Anyway, so when I
yeah.
spoke with my psychologist, she told me that the reason why the fact that my son is living in another city and it hit me is because of that loss that I had back in the years with my girl. Like,
Yeah.
because I didn't go through that process with her, and that's why I was that way. Tanto así que pasé un mes en depresión.
Uh-huh.
um, I had never been in that, you know, situation. Like I would feel depression because I'm I'm not that. I don't know. I had never gone through that, and and it was tough. Oh man, it was tough. And the hardest part, I have been living on myself, like alone, like since I was 15, 16. I decided to move
Mm-hmm.
out from my parents' house, and then I was I have been living alone. Then I met my son's mom, and then we got married. We spent like 5 years together, and then we split. But but most of the time I have been living on myself. Like my family has never been with me. I mean, they're there, but we're not like we don't have like that relationship like we would be like sitting each other and talking and spending much time. So they know me that I don't talk with them like much. So this past month, because it was about a month ago that I was in depression, I talked to them. I spoke to them. I spoke with my two brothers and one sister and my mom and my niece, and I told them, you know what? I'm not the kind of person that I talk to you and tell you what my problems are and what I'm going through. But right now, I feel bad. I'm on depression, and I can't do anything right now. I feel bad. I want to cry. I cannot stay alone. And then they they only talked to me that day and the morning of the following day. Then the rest of the month, I never heard back from them. I think that was harder as well.
Yeah.
but
Well,
um but then now now that I got off the depression, I feel good. I've been feeling good because I say, okay, so I like it reminds me like what I'm made of, like what kind of person I am, like how resilient I am, how strong you can be, because being in depression is really tough. I mean, for someone who has gone through that process would understand how difficult it is.
oh, I'm sorry I lost you. Sorry I lost you. You were saying that you know what you're made of.
Yeah, and then I think only someone who has been in depression would understand like what that is and how hard it is for people.
Yeah. Do you have friends, Heido? Do you spend time with your friends or?
Yeah, I do. Um, but you know what the problem is? I was most of my friends are in San Salvador
And where are
and
you?
in Santa Ana. So and you know why? And you know why I moved to Santa Ana?
Uh huh. Why?
Because of her.
Ah. Okay.
And then because of her, and then and then we got divorced, and now beep alone here in Santa Ana.
Okay.
Yeah, you see
But
how
they say
crazy
Santa Ana is a really really nice city.
it is. I liked it actually. I like here. I like it here, like for real.
And do you have plans? I don't know, like moving back to San Salvador, or maybe I don't know, maybe going to Aguachapan. I don't know where they are. Are they in like in the Aguachapan, or
Yes.
Chalchuapa?
No, they're in
Aguachapan.
the Japan. Yes. But no, I'm not gonna move there. If I move, which I'm thinking, if I move, I'm gonna move to San Salvador, back to San Salvador,
Okay.
because that's where most of my friends are. I mean, of course, I
Okay.
do have friends here, but Yeah.
No, in here you can maybe relax more and go out of that situation at least uh, in a physical space, and that could be helpful for you.
Yeah. I mean, I do have friends here, but my beer friends, my drinking friends, sorry. So,
Okay,
yeah,
okay. So, and you can do so many things here. And how many jobs do you have, Heido?
yeah,
Because
too.
you work at Speak, and where else do you work?
Tell us.
Ah, in Telus.
Yes.
And what do you do in Telus?
I am a trainer.
For which account?
It's for me. In my case, it's like from a specific account, which is Goko.
I'm
But my
sorry for just what?
Goko, Goko,
Coco.
Goko. But my boss is in Canada. Yeah,
Ah, okay.
yeah. My
And
boss.
what does Coco like GOCO or COCO Coco?
No, GOCO.
Ah, okay, Goku. And what do you guys do in Goku?
That is a voice over IP system, like like Avayas, voice over IP system. It's like telephone lines, like call center, inf lines. Like for example, if you in your office you want to have like two, three, four lines, like our like office lines. So
Mm-hmm.
rather than giving like the lines that Tigo and Claro sell, like, but those are like the ones we sell are voice over IP, like internet through the internet.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
okay. Oh, okay, cool. And how many people is working at that account?
Oh wow,
Approximately.
there are a lot. Like, yeah, but well, not too many because there are only like about 100, I think, or 80
About
or
100.
100 people.
And is that a good account or is it a top one?
No, yes, it's a good account, absolutely.
Oh, great. So you have like weekends off
Yeah,
and it doesn't move.
it doesn't change, and everybody's working from home.
Oh, great.
Yeah,
Great.
I think
Awesome.
that's what cool. That is what's cool.
Uh-huh. And you
Yeah.
guys get like, I don't know, does the company has or that account has like bonuses or something or just your salary wage?
They have obviously just the fact that they're working from home. They give them like another bonus and then like a monthly bonus as well. So
Oh,
there are a
it's
lot of
cool.
benefits. Yeah, it's pretty
Yeah,
cool.
super
It
cool.
really, yeah.
Yeah, I used to work back back in my early 20s. I worked at Sykes for
Oh,
three
okay.
months, but just for 3 months, because then I had the opportunity. They said yes at the central bank.
Okay.
So but I still was this account that's called Expedia, and
Oh, that was a
it's
tough.
a very tough account. But I was there for 3 months, including my training.
Everybody
So
complains. Everybody complains about that account.
yeah, it's because you don't get to rest any minute.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're back to back all the time, and sometimes you have difficult customers, sometimes you don't, sometimes they're easy calls. But I remember that time with like with a good feeling.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
good. That's good. I
yeah.
guess most of the people don't like call centers because they're tough and they're stressful. But I think moving as well, like because they're taking calls, but moving to a management position or to a open position, it's a whole different story.
Yeah, I
Like
guess. I
like
guess.
me, for example, me that I'm a trainer, I enjoy my job there. I really like the things that I do there.
And you train people like in what they're gonna do. I mean, or just like speaking
No,
speaking abilities.
it's both of them actually. But most of it is tool related training.
Okay.
Yeah. Hey Alejandro, Benjamin.
Hello,
Hello, good
team.
morning.
Hey,
Hey, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Doing good. I'm sorry I couldn't join the first half of the meeting. I had a I had a meeting from work,
It's okay.
so I couldn't.
Actually, that's good that you didn't join the first half of the.
Well, let me tell you that I was a little scared when I joined because I joined and I was just listening and I just was hearing divorces, depression, friendship, and I was
And you
like,
know
what?
what? And
What
then
the hell
and
is going on?
because and that's what I want to show you. Today's topic is about relationships. So, but it was meant for you to talk. But I was the one talking.
And I'm sorry, guys, because I'm sorry that I didn't even know because I'm driving all the time, as Jairo says, and I can't
Yeah.
look at the screen at my phone screen. Well, I have the only thing that I see is Waze right now,
Yeah,
so I didn't know.
yeah, no worries, no worries. But it was funny because I joined and I was like, is this the right meeting?
Yeah. So everybody complaining about the couple.
Yeah.
But don't worry, it's your time to talk. I have a couple of questions here that we're gonna go through, and we'll see which is the first one, the first question. Some of
Sure.
them we might skip them, but maybe this one we'll skip this one. Let me pull up another.
Well, I knew that one.
I knew that
Oh
that
No,
one
no,
no.
too.
man.
I have a
I,
suspicious about one friend.
yeah, I mean, it is not like an arrange like
Uh-huh.
in other countries, but it was like kind of yeah, he had to do it.
And what kind of
Yeah.
arrangement was that?
Because he if the thing is that his girlfriend got pregnant,
Uh-huh.
and if they didn't marry, he was going to have big troubles with her family, with his girlfriend's family. So I mean,
Oh
they
man.
love each other, of course, but that it was like, if I don't do it, I'm going to be at high risk during my
Hmm.
life. Yeah,
Oh wow. You know what? There are a lot of crazy people out there, and sometimes we cannot even think of it because we're not that way.
yeah, of
But
course.
yeah. um, I want to see what question comes up here. Oh, this one's good. What do you guys think? I want to hear. I want to hear you three. Ben, Michelle, Alejandro.
Did you
Mm,
ever arrange a blind date? No,
I
never.
haven't.
Huh?
No.
no, no, I haven't either.
Hey guys,
But
be
We,
honest.
no, really,
mm,
really, I can say only, well, when you have like you are going to go out with friends and
Mhm,
you invite someone to meet another one, but no, it was not
mhm.
like a
Like a
blind
blind
date,
date.
the blind date, but just arrange the meeting with some friends, right? So to get each other, uh, to get to know each other, right, and see if there is going to work or there is going to
Mhm.
be a chemistry with with them, right? But yeah,
Yeah.
that's the only thing I have.
Actually, I don't
to-
think I like blind dates at all.
no.
Guess it must be scary. You don't know what kind of person you're gonna meet.
Even the physical appearance, if you don't even know, like, I mean, can you imagine going to a restaurant, sitting there, and having a whole dinner with someone that perhaps in the end you're not gonna like?
Yeah,
Yeah,
definitely.
I mean,
That should be very
very
uncomfortable situation.
uncomfortable.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah. Ben,
Yeah,
have you ever been?
just gringos do that.
Oh, yeah. I think only they do that. I
Yes.
I don't think
Well,
it's a good idea.
but right now they have, well, people have Tinder and some other apps to get each other. Well,
At
to
least to
get
see the picture, eh?
exactly, and they arrange to meet
That's
in
different.
person, right? But yeah, definitely, I didn't have that chance to use that. I was I
What
really
is Tinder? I don't know.
Tinder is a date,
Ah, yeah,
like
and you're
like a
laughing.
date, like a date app.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Well, well, it depends how
Not
people
just
use
for
it, but
dating.
but
I'm
yeah,
gonna download Tinder.
yeah, I think that was the purpose.
I never heard of that.
Yeah.
But you know what? Even though there are those applications like where you can see at least the picture. I mean that
Mhm.
it doesn't
Yeah,
guarantee anything, right? Because of nowadays
you're
you have
right.
Photoshop and you can actually and even you can put a fake picture of you, right? So
Yes.
it is like not a
Not
real.
even your picture.
Yeah, like
And
Brad
hey
Pitt
guys,
in my profile or something like that.
Yeah.
and what do you think about when I don't know if you happen to see these videos that there are girls that are not so cute or so pretty, and then when they do their makeup, they look really gorgeous.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you?
They
I
use
don't
the
know.
filters.
What do you think about it? What if I don't know? Do you like that, or you don't? You just don't care. It's okay if you're not. As
No,
long as you're always with makeup, it's okay, or what?
that's one of the examples that I believe that technology is against humanity.
Yeah. Yeah. Agree. Agree.
Yes, because right now you have a lot of filters to make you look pretty and well, and other person, right? But yeah, that's it's
I've
okay.
seen videos where girls, like I should say, they're not very pretty, and then when do all the makeup stuff, they even do their nose, their eyes, like with I don't know, something that sticks to their skin.
Hmm.
So yeah,
Yeah.
I saw a meme once that it said, if you want, if you if you go out on a date with a girl and you want to see how she really is, you have to take it to a pool and get into the pool so, so you can see her without the makeup. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, definitely that is a really good um,
Practice, because
practice. Yeah.
yeah, there are a lot of girls who do a lot of makeups, right? How about this question here? What are some qualities that you think are important in a spouse or partner?
Mm,
Comprehension.
yes,
Mm,
comprehension, good listener or good listening, better be a good listener.
a good listener as well. Yeah.
Yeah, and honesty, right? The
right?
definitely
Honesty.
honesty is very something that
Being
you need to
loyal,
have and be loyal.
Loyal.
Mhm.
be a
Respect.
hard worker as well.
Earn some money.
Yeah, yeah. Maybe not earn like, I mean, sometimes when you have kids, or of course, sometimes, I mean, it depends, right? Sometimes we both can work, sometimes only one can work, or the other one can do half, like part-time, right?
Yeah.
What else do you think is important, like equality?
Um,
You,
For me
Michelle?
also to be humble.
Oh, humble. Yeah, yeah. Also, yeah, understanding as well. My my before the pandemic and the quarantine, the I think the pandemic started in March, I think. So at the beginning
Yeah.
of January, no, it was at the beginning of February, my boss told me, "Hey, you know what? There is a project. We need you to go to Canada for a month and a half. No, for 3 months. And we want you to go there, right, for a training purpose." And I was like, "Okay, that's good." That was my answer. Okay, that was good. And he was like, Aren't you happy because you're gonna go to Canada?" And I was like, I mean, we're in the middle of the quarantine, like other countries, and I think this is gonna get to us here real soon. So maybe I'm not gonna go. And then when I got back home, I told my wife, like my ex-wife, I told her, you know what, they're gonna send me to Canada for 3 or 4 months. And she was like,
oh.
"Of course you told them no, right?" And I was like, can you imagine someone telling you that? Like,
Yeah.
that's that's not. I mean, that's like, if it was me and my girl comes to me and says that, I would be like happy, and let's celebrate that you're gonna go. And but she was like, "Of course you tell them no, right?" And I was like, Are you beep kidding?" But no, she was serious. She didn't want me to go to Canada. In
Oh.
the end, I didn't go because of the quarantine.
Oh.
Uh,
Yeah. That was a
So
shame.
she
So
won
you're
anyway.
that was sad.
yeah, definitely. And what part to Canada were supposed you to go?
Montreal.
Montreal.
Mm.
Okay.
And then I was gonna go to Vancouver.
Vancouver. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
I didn't go. So sad moment.
Yeah. You're going to have another chance for this,
Yeah,
I think.
yeah, of course. Okay, let's see what another question. No, that's not a question.
Uh,
Um.
no.
Oh, this
Hell
is
no.
a good one.
Mhm. No, definitely not.
Was it
Yeah.
that bad?
No, no, it was a good relationship. We work out in a good way for saying
Mhm.
that. But yeah,
Yeah,
I don't know. We right now that I'm um,
happily
all
married.
and married, I just was love
Yeah.
for school, right?
Are
School.
you happily married or just married?
No, happily married, definitely. Yeah.
Hey, your
His
wife
his
is,
wife is close to him.
yeah, 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 yeah.
No, no,
She's hearing, so
And she
no,
speaks English.
no. Yes, yes. She speaks very well English. No, no.
Okay, so
She.
then,
there's only one option to answer.
and then your
Or
wife is gonna
Alejandro.
be like, "Who are you talking to?"
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes.
That's
Are
good.
you really in a English class or?
Yeah. Or you're having a date over camera, over Zoom.
Or or is it like a therapy group?
Yeah.
Well, it's been like a therapy to me. That's why I said, Ben, that it's good that you didn't join the first half because it was my half hour.
Yeah.
Yeah. How about you, Ben or
Uh,
Michelle? Do you have?
no, like to say a special place in my heart. No, no. I mean, I remember it wasn't bad, but
Mm,
it's like something like in the past, like something from your childhood, right?
yeah.
Yeah, yeah, me
Special
too.
place sounds like if you would want to go back with her or him, right? And that's, I mean, of course, if you're married and with kids already, I mean, why do you want to go back?
No, for me, I mean, I only had like two boyfriends. Um,
Hmm.
my first boyfriend, it was like when we were 14, and then my husband, and just that. That's it. And
Wow.
well, what can I say? My first boyfriend, he is uh, like we're not like friends, but if we see each other, we say hi, how are you, and how's your mom, your dad, and
Oh,
that's it.
that's
And
good.
I do know, yeah, we get along, and I do know each of his girlfriends after me, and yeah, I am like friends with them, and it's okay, super okay. Like I don't
Th-
care.
but that's because it was like a long time ago, perhaps.
Yeah, yeah, and we
Yeah.
were kids, really,
Yeah.
really, we were kids. So
Yeah.
that's why I see him look more like, I don't know,
Like
maybe
a
a
friend
far,
now.
far away cousin, like a far, far away cousin, something like that.
Yeah.
Do you
How
think
about this
marriage is
one?
very stressful for women? I mean, I think we all get stressed at some point because we come from different places, different ways of doing things,
Hmm.
and especially at the beginning, it's a bit hard. But then you begin like building your home and building the way you both like to feel and to behave and
For how
to.
long have you been married?
I've been married for since 2012. So
Oh, that's
this
quite
year
some time.
yeah, we what? How do you say? We cumplimos 11 years. So yeah,
Well, you can say we celebrated 11 years back in May
great.
or. Um,
Yeah, we celebrated 11 years in April, back in April.
do you still love him?
Yes, of course. Of course. Yes, yes, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, and absolutely, even so it sounds like fun or funny, but yeah, I think that there are people that throughout the years they're like losing that love or the other way around, like the opposite, they love more.
You
Yes.
need to to be like, I don't know if this word's okay. If it exists in English, like to cultivate, cultivar.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it
Mhm.
does.
Yes.
Okay. It's a matter of being like cultivating all the time, and being there, and being comprehensive, and giving your best all the time. And where you're not feeling okay, then the
Mm-hmm.
other person gives the best, and sometimes.
And you know what that means? That you made a good pick, a good decision when you got married. Yeah. That's
Yes.
really good. Because in the end, that's the whole point of getting married. Because if you get
Mm,
married, then you're gonna be fighting stressful all the time with your significant other. So I mean, then just get a divorce and that's it, right? Like
yeah.
split and everybody will find someone else. But that's the whole point of getting married. Well, I'm
Yes.
glad that your marriage
It's to
is
grow.
good.
It's to grow together. It's to grow
Right.
together. Hmm.
Yes.
Yeah. And it's good. having that sense of having someone next to you and that you feel nice, that you feel comfortable with, you feel
Grateful.
supportive.
I
Yeah,
feel
you feel
grateful.
you feel grateful because most of the marriages out there, they're not that happy, and that's a reality, right?
Mm.
Because sometimes you see them and then like in pictures, and I mean I'm not even in pictures. I think some of the marriages you don't even see them in pictures on social media. That's because they're that far from happy. Yeah, that's good.
Mm.
That's good.
Okay.
Or sometimes because you just don't want people to see because you're happy with what you are and no need for people to see
Yeah.
them in social media. Okay, that's good. It's 8 o'clock. I want to thank you for being here. Michelle, if you want to share with me the file
Yes.
with the list of people later, I
Yes,
will
I will.
appreciate that.
I will. Guys, Jairo shared the a link from his drive from his Google Drive
Yeah.
in case you haven't sent him the homework as I haven't.
Mhm. Mhm.
Then you can drop it there because my homework it's too heavy. I don't know. Benjamin, stop stop it. No, it's too heavy and I'm not like an IT person and I cannot send it to him.
Yeah, but I sent a
Maybe you
link
can
in
help
the
him.
Google Drive so you
Hmm.
can upload it there.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. Yeah, the
Okay.
video is going to be 1 terabyte or something like that, probably.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow, wow, wow.
But it was just 5 minutes, right, Michelle? Or did you do a movie or something like
No, it
that?
I
it's
I'm
mean,
kidding. I'm
eight
kidding. I'm joking.
8:55.
It was a really real presentation, right?
how do you call like when they're like several like the Harry Potter like
Saga?
there's saga. Okay,
Yeah.
I'm gonna let you go because I got people waiting for me in the other session.
Okay,
Okay. Thank
Ciao.
you.
Yeah.
Take
Take
care.
care.
Have a good one.
Bye
bye.
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 Take care.